prison. I was charged with murder when I was 17, went to prison when I was 19, came home when I was 49. You know, and what I'm doing currently today, no one would ever think that if we went back and visited those same people that never tried to get the chance to understand me, they just thought that I would be going to prison, coming back, or never coming back from prison. You know, with that same mentality.
Wow, that's deep.
You know, I still meet people today, and they're blown away. Like, I didn't expect this Ray to come out. You know, I expected that hard-headed kid that used to run up in the block and couldn't tell what. I had to give time for my brain to develop. And also I had to develop my brain myself, because meaning the things that I entertain myself with. You know, reading, writing. When I went to prison, I couldn't read and couldn't write. So I couldn't express what I was feeling.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't put it into words, whether on paper or articulating.
Wow.
But it's through being self-taught now that I'm able to stand before you and tell you, you know,
and be confident about it.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. So let's end it like this. The kids that's out there who's looking at you right now, you know where it would lead them if they were to keep doing what they were doing without the guidance, without what advice would you give them to make that shift right now in their life?
I'm gonna tell them, when I was running the streets during the crack era, there was only two trajectories in my life that was manifested coming out of my neighborhood. And these two trajectories was coming from being spoken about from family, friends, loved ones, and those that hated me. And that trajectory was, you're either being dead or you'll be in prison by the time that you're 21. I found myself in prison by the time that I was 21, dead mentally, but we can come back from a mental death. We can't come back from that physical death. So I was able to come back from that mental death and see that, and this is what I'm about to tell them, there is a third trajectory that exists in our lives. And that trajectory is, if you stay the course, if you stay in school and you go to college and you become employed, or you go to a trade school, you can have these successes without your life being interrupted for 5, 10, 20, 30 years.